Stamped her name on a one-way flight, chasing red earth daybreak, dust on her shoes, but her eyes so bright. Found a hill with a wide sky, said right here's where my roots can grow. Laid one brick, then another, turned that dream into her home. This is Kinza in the motherland, bare feet dancing on her own red sand. Got a house, got a heart, got a handful of...
Hello YouTube, this is your girl Kinta Babe. I'm back out here again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm out here again in my farm. I went to Tuba for a couple of days and now I'm back. But I'm doing my regular stuff out here. Look at the clouds. Look at those clouds. It's looking like it can rain, but then it don't rain. So I'm watering the grass. Some of the grass I kind of like plug certain places. Watering some things that are looking dry even though, and I'm cleaning up my plants. These lilies, you know, they grow naturally here, but they were all rugged and yellowing. I cleaned these out and watering my plants here and cleaning up around certain areas here, weeding. And then the goats. If the little ones are going to probably need to be tied soon. Kofi make a tree stone here. They've been eating my crown of thorn, so I'm here trying to make a barrier for my crown of thorns because the goats are sometimes loose and for some reason they like crown of thorns. I'm going to have to move that one over here too in this little cage because they would eat the big flowers also. So that's what I'm here doing today. Making a little fencing around this. I put some steel. I'm using what I have here, some steel, and I'm going to put some wiring and cover this crown of thorns and put that crown of thorns probably in here until it gets big. That's my plan right now. So guys, what I did is I weaved the metal, the iron rods into this little fencing and staked them in the ground, and I got a makeshift fence. I'm going to do 2 more. 1 more. All I need is about 3 to hold this in the ground so the wind don't blow it away and protect my crown of thorns. I have 1 more here that I started, that I propagated. Look how nice it came. I'm going to put these in pots eventually. So I'm going to put this in the little fencing. Also keep the chickens and the goats from eating my plants, my flowers. Look at that culprit there. Puss. Puss, what are you hunting? Puss? Hey. Say hello. Puss.
Kinza flew across the ocean, chasing skies she never seen. Red dirt on a suitcase, heart stuck in between. Found a hill with a wide, wide view. Said this is where my dreams come true. Built a home with her 2 hands, stone by stone in the hot white sand. On Kinza's little farm in Africa, morning wakes in a golden light. Busting diamond dancing in the doorway, ghosts laughing at the birds in flight. On Kinza's little farm in Africa, every day a brand new song. Matilda, Houdini running around the garden. This is where a wild heart belongs. Yeah, this is where a wild heart belongs. Yeah. Puss patrols the kitchen, diamond guards the gate. 2 small furry shadows, always staying up too late. Hey, Matilda chews on everything. Houdini slips through every ring. Kinza just laughs, shakes her head. Crumbs of bread on the milking shed. On Kinza's little farm in Africa, morning wakes in a golden light. Puss and diamond dancing in the doorway, goats laughing at the birds in flight. On Kinza's little farm in Africa, every day a brand new song. Matilda, Houdini running around the garden. This is where a wild heart belongs. Some days hot, some days stormy, but the kettle always sings. Kinza, a tiny
what I'm doing here with this little thing, I probably need to do with one of my avocado trees and plant my avocado tree down there, because maybe the goats ate the avocado tree because the avocado tree disappeared again. So maybe the goats was the culprit. They haven't been eating. Maybe they have been chewing on these. I'm not sure, but it could be the goats. Anyway, I'll see. Guys, I'm putting in the last stage, and then I have a little fencing for my crown of plants. See my hammer? A stone. Keep the goats out. I built a home in Africa, where her name writes every breeze, goats in the yard, birds in the rafters. Now back to my regular programming. I'm just kidding. I'm going back to watering my nursery here, because even though it's overcast, right, there's still a lot of clouds and no rain, no heavy rains to keep the nursery water, so I have to come back and water. Every time I do that fencing, it scratches, so that's why I have all these scratch on my skin from doing the fencing in the cage and doing it here. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to plant the almond tree and the avocado tree. I just have to get here weeded. Since the rain has slowed down, I need to weed now, so I have to plant the almond tree, and I have to check down there. It's so bushy. When he harvests the maize, I'll go down there and check, see how my this tree is doing. The ackee tree, if it's still there or what. So look at those kitties. Look at them. They're just as destructive as the chicks. That papaya tree look like it's gonna be a male. Just how the leaves are growing, I think it's a male. The leaves are like farther apart. I noticed on the female trees, the leaves are closer. So this one might be a male. I have to go and see if there's any more coming up. Guys, I'm down here where I was doing composting. You remember, look at this. Look at the soil. Remember that compost I was making here in this corner with the goat manure and food items? Look at it. So I transplanted a little plant and it didn't have enough soil in a container. So I'm going to put this black soil in on top. So I do have some more papaya trees coming up here, because I did throw a bunch of papaya seeds and other seeds, like I think I threw some soursop, not soursop, passion fruit. So I'm waiting to see if any of those gonna come up. I'm not sure, but this papaya tree I believe might be a male. Hopefully one of these would be a female, but let's see. So like I said, I'm digging up some of the soil. You see, have worms and everything. That's a sign that it was really coming. Look at the worm. I just split it in two. I need to put it in one of my plants up there that I transplanted. This is what I was expecting to see. It still has some goat manure, it didn't break down fully yet. But I removed the plastic and I'm going to use some of the soil. So this is where I'm putting the soil in this plant. Fill it up a little more so this plant could grow good in this. There we go, a new plant in a new container. The next thing I'm going to plant in this container is a cashew tree. Remember those seeds that I planted? Look how big, look. I'm going to put those in this in here so it'll grow a little bigger. There's my mango tree. I started a mango tree from a seed. It's going to take a while, but it's there. Once it get big enough, then I'll move it out the container and plant it somewhere. Like this tamarind tree is ready to plant. I have to plant it somewhere. I might have to put fencing like how I did over here with these plants in order for them to grow properly. For a lady who wasn't coming down here to do much, I end up doing more than I said I was coming to do. I'm making bottles to transplant some of these. These are bigger bottles, so I'm going to transplant some of these trees. Maybe a couple, the cashew tree I'm going to transplant in a bigger container. And then my rice containers I saved. These last long compared to the other plastic bags that I've been using. I have to go and transplant some other plants. So that's what I'm here doing, making my containers, my rice containers, and my bottle containers to transplant more plants. The lady who said she wasn't going to do much, right? But that's part of living on the farm. But I'm relaxing, cutting my bags, resting in between, trying not to do too much today. So guys, I end up here fixing containers for transplanting, bigger containers. But what I find is some of these containers, yes, some back down here, picking eggs. I let the chicks out there, free ranging. I came to see how much eggs I have. I'm starting to get more eggs, more eggs, more eggs, more eggs. That is awesome. I need to start keeping track of how much a day. Look at these ladies and gentlemen. I think Kofi were cleaning some feeders here and that's what they eating. I got 7 eggs. But what I'm going on here, I haven't to see if I have any flowers. See, I have one there. Maybe I could get some fruits. I could pollinate. There's another one. And start getting some passion fruits so I could start making some passion fruit drinks. These, oh, okay, I got 2 here. 3. Okay, I'm going to do some pollinating. Oh, I have a lot of flowers. Since I'm here, I'm going to do some pollinating. That's what I should do this afternoon. Guys, I came out to the junction. I've been at the junction. Went to buy feed and stuff. But guess what I found? All these trees are plum trees. Oh my God. Hag plum trees. They're just falling off underneath here. Look, this lady is picking them. I want a branch of these. So all these trees are loading. This lady gonna sell them, but they're all on the ground. I have a bag full. And I have coconut water in these. I have banana. Look at all these that she picked. See? All these big trees full from season. So guys, this is the chicken manure. I'm putting some of these plants also to fertilize. But I'm mixing a mixture here to pot and transplant some of those plants into bigger bottles. and pots and fertilize some of these other plants. When you're in container, you have to fertilize because the nutrients are not, the roots are not spreading as normal. They're not getting the nutrients. You have to replenish the nutrients in the soil. So that's what I'm doing here with the chicken manure. I'm going to go down there where I was doing the composting and add some of that compost soil from the goat manure to this one and do a whole big mixture with, I had soil underneath, some clay soil underneath. I'm going to probably get some of the sandy soil and then do a mixture here with the manure, the clay soil, and the sandy soil. But I have to fertilize some of these first with some of this manure and get some more. So I add all the soil from the goat manure. I just shovel it so I'm a little out of breath. And there's the worms. And there's all kind of beetle larvae and stuff in the soil because it was a compost. But I'm going to mix it still. Look at this one. Ooh, it's coming out. There's beetle larvae in here too, so I have to mix it well. Ooh, all kind of bugs in this one because it was a compost pile, but it's okay with goat manure. So this is how I mix my perfect pop. Me crazy out here, right? I'm mixing, taking a break now. I have to take a break. I've been mixing for a while. Look at how nice my soil is getting, right? It's getting nice. The right perfect mixture. I just add more sand. And then I'm going to fill pots and transplant. So guys, what I did is I weaved the metal, the iron rods into this little fencing and stick them in the ground, and I got a makeshift fence. I'm going to do 2 more, 1 more. All I need is about 3 to hold this in the ground so the wind don't blow it away and protect my crown of thorns. I have 1 more here that I started, that I propagated. Look how nice it came. I'm going to put these in pots eventually. So I'm going to put this in the little fencing. Also keep the chickens and the goats from eating my plants, my flowers. Look at that culprit there. Puss. Puss, what are you hunting? Puss? Hey. Say hello. Puss. Guys, this afternoon, I'm back down here again. I forgot I had coffee grounds. I could have added my coffee grounds to this mixture. So that's what I just did, add coffee grounds. I'm going to make some more soil because it's not enough. So I got some more chicken manure. Hey, Mr. Funny looking chicken who's always in eating my chick foods. Look at how big I feel getting. Look at how big. I'm going to propagate these. Look, they got nice branches, but I need some more. I love this. I love this. I love the both of them, but this big one is just beautiful. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to cut these and propagate. So change of plans, guys. Another trip to the junction. I wonder if I should buy some more coconut water. I guess I should wait. I don't have the empty bottles. I'm back on my compound, but look who is following me. They're loose today. Every place I go, they're following me. I don't know what they're looking for. Matilda, do not run away. Matilda, come here. Guys, I'm back out here this morning, and this is my crown of thorns that I was propagating. I let them sit overnight so that sap could dry up, give them a better chance of surviving. I got a piece of yam here. I think I'm going to try and start that yam. But these are the ones I already put in containers, and I have these 2 So I'm starting more crown of thorns. And yes, I restructure here so they don't be falling over. I have more transplanting to do. Hey, little one that looks like Puss. And that's what I'm doing here, transplanting these. So look at all these. I just transplanted this flower here, bougainvillea. And I'm going to, these are the ones that I started recently. I'm starting, let's see if they survive though. I'm have to transplant these into bigger containers. But these I transplanted. I don't know why they're standing out there. I said no. I don't know if they speak English. But look at the goats looking at them like, well, what do you guys want?
So right here's where my roots can grow. Lay one brick, then another. Turn that dream into a home. This is Kinza in the motherland.